we will be discussing the impact of traditional gas-powered cars on air pollution and climate change, highlighting the need for more sustainable transportation solutions. We will be exploring how electric vehicles, and specifically Tesla's innovations, provide a more sustainable alternative to gas-powered cars, with a focus on their supercharger network, battery technology, and renewable energy production. We will be discussing the potential impact of Tesla's innovations on the future of transportation and the environment, highlighting the positive changes that are already taking place and the hope for a brighter, cleaner, and more sustainable future. Welcome to TechNation, the channel that brings you the latest in technology innovations. As the world's population continues to grow, so does our need for transportation. However, traditional gas-powered vehicles emit harmful pollutants into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change and damaging our planet. Fortunately, there is a solution: electric vehicles. Tesla, led by entrepreneur Elon Musk, has been at the forefront of this transition towards sustainable transportation. By developing advanced electric vehicles that rival the performance and convenience of their gas-powered counterparts, Tesla is proving that going green doesn't have to mean sacrificing luxury or power. But Tesla's impact goes beyond just producing electric vehicles. The company is also investing in charging infrastructure, battery technology, and renewable energy, paving the way for a greener and more sustainable future. In this video, we'll explore how Tesla is helping to reduce carbon emissions through its innovative technology and business practices. We'll take a closer look at the Tesla electric vehicle lineup, the Supercharger network, and the Gigafactory, where Tesla produces batteries and other sustainable energy products. So, if you're curious about the future of sustainable transportation and the role that Tesla is playing in shaping it, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. It's no secret that traditional gas-powered cars are big contributors to air pollution and climate change. Every time you step on the gas pedal, you're adding to the problem. It's kind of like that one person who always shows up to the potluck with a dish that nobody likes. They're just making things worse for everyone else. But let's break it down a bit more. Gas-powered cars emit harmful pollutants into the air, including carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter. These pollutants not only harm the environment but also contribute to health problems such as asthma, heart disease, and lung cancer. In other words, gas-powered cars are not only bad for the planet but also bad for your health. And let's not forget about the climate change factor. Burning fossil fuels for transportation releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, which traps heat and contributes to global warming. It's easy to take the convenience of gas-powered cars for granted, but the truth is, relying on fossil fuels for transportation is becoming more and more absurd as the environmental consequences become clearer. It's like insisting on using a flip phone in 2023. Sure, it works, but there are better, more efficient options out there. Luckily, the rise of electric vehicles, like those produced by Tesla, is offering a more sustainable alternative to gas-powered cars. These vehicles emit zero emissions, which means they don't harm the environment or your health. It's like that one dish at the potluck that everyone loves. It's better for everyone and makes the whole event more enjoyable. If you're still driving a gas-guzzling car, it might be time to switch to an electric vehicle, EV. Not only are EVs better for the environment, but they're also becoming more accessible and appealing to consumers thanks to companies like Tesla. And let's be real, driving a Tesla is like being the cool kid in high school all over again. So, what makes EVs a more sustainable alternative to gas-powered cars? For starters, they emit zero tailpipe emissions, which means they don't contribute to air pollution or climate change. In other words, driving an EV is like being that one person in the group project who actually does their part. You're doing your part to help the environment and the rest of the world. EVs are also more efficient than gas-powered cars, which means they require less energy to operate. This translates to lower operating costs and less dependence on fossil fuels. It's like switching from that one expensive brand of cereal to the cheaper, generic brand. You're getting the same benefits for a fraction of the cost. When it comes to EVs, Tesla is the name that comes to mind for many people. Not only do their vehicles offer impressive range and performance, but they also look pretty darn cool. It's like having the latest smartphone, but instead of just impressing your friends, you're also doing your part for the environment. But Tesla's impact on the EV market goes beyond just making cool cars. They've also been instrumental in making EVs more accessible and appealing to consumers. By creating a reliable charging network and focusing on innovation and design, Tesla has helped to dispel many of the misconceptions about EVs and make them a more mainstream option. It's like being the one person who shows up to the party with a killer outfit and makes everyone else want to step up their game. When it comes to reducing carbon emissions, Tesla is leading the charge. And no, we're not talking about some kind of new dance craze. We're talking about the innovative technology and business practices that have made Tesla one of the most eco-friendly companies out there. Let's start with the Supercharger network. No, it's not some kind of high-tech energy drink for superheroes. It's actually a network of fast charging stations that allow Tesla drivers to travel long distances without worrying about running out of juice. And speaking of juice, did you know that the Supercharger network is powered by renewable energy sources like wind and solar? It's like having a personal windmill and solar panel farm, but without all the maintenance and upkeep. Tesla's battery technology is also a major player in reducing carbon emissions. By creating batteries that are more efficient and longer lasting, Tesla is making it easier and more affordable for people to switch to electrics. It's like having a smartphone with a battery that lasts all day, except instead of just being able to browse social media, you're also reducing your carbon footprint. And let's not forget about Tesla's efforts to produce renewable energy. Through projects like the Solar City acquisition and the development of the Gigafactory, Tesla is working to create a more sustainable future by producing clean energy on a massive scale. It's like having a whole army of solar panels and wind turbines at your disposal, except instead of just saving money on your energy bill, you're also doing your part to save the planet. Tesla's innovations are not just changing the game when it comes to transportation, they're changing the world. From reducing carbon emissions to increasing accessibility to sustainable energy, Tesla is leading the way in creating a brighter future for all of us. One of the biggest potential impacts of Tesla's innovations is on the environment. By reducing our reliance on fossil fuels, Tesla is helping to slow down the effects of climate change and make the air we breathe cleaner. It's like having a superhero who fights pollution instead of crime, and who doesn't want that? Tesla's innovations have the potential to revolutionize the way we think about transportation. Imagine a world where we don't have to worry about gas prices, where we can travel long distances without any emissions, and where we can charge our cars with clean, renewable energy. It's like living in a sci-fi movie, except it's actually real life. And let's not forget about the economic impact of Tesla's innovations. By creating more affordable and accessible electric vehicles, Tesla is making it easier for people to switch to sustainable transportation. This means that more people can save money on gas and maintenance, and more people can reduce their carbon footprint. It's like having a personal financial advisor who also cares about the planet. Thanks for tuning in to TechNation to learn more about how Tesla is helping to reduce carbon emissions through its sustainable transportation innovations. As we've seen, Tesla is not just changing the game when it comes to transportation, it's changing the world. By reducing our reliance on fossil fuels, creating more affordable and accessible electric vehicles, and producing renewable energy, Tesla is leading the way in creating a brighter, cleaner, and more sustainable future for all of us. We hope this video has inspired you to think about the potential impact of sustainable transportation on the environment and our daily lives. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be driving a Tesla and contributing to a more sustainable future yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe to TechNation for more exciting content on technology and sustainability.